Boys, Starfire might actually be back. This build pretty much turns it back to what it used to be, using a specific fragment mixed with some armor mods, which allows for really good grenade spam, even for bosses, making it probably the best pick for Solar Warlock now, even better than some bracers for me. Now before we get into the build, if you do enjoy the content, a like and sub would be greatly appreciated, since I'm trying to reach my goal of 1,000 subs before the end of the year. So, this build focus is all around the fragment Ember Benevolence, which grants increased ability regen for applying Restoration, Cure, or Radiant to allies, which is as simple as having an ally stand in your healing rift. You get 6 seconds of this buff and can have it extended when someone steps in or out of your rift, or well as well. That plus a damage take weapon can add for crazy grenade uptime, just like pre-nerf Starfire. Now the other fragments I use for this build are going to be Ember of Resolve, Ember of Ashes, and Ember of Searing. I will say you could replace Ember of Searing for Ember of Torches to apply Radiant for your allies so you can keep the Benevolence buff up longer and have an extra damage buff. Now, exotic weapons you can add with Starfire to get as much ability regen as possible are going to be Wither Horde and Osteostriga. You could even try out using Anarchy with a fusion rifle too. Really any weapon that applies a damage tick is going to be your best friend, but it is not necessary since the Benevolence of Dawn buff is really all you need to get this build going. I would also recommend using any weapon that has demo, especially when you're using this for ad clear. It just allows you to cycle more grenades often, and SMG is always not a bad idea, especially a solar one, to take advantage of this season's mod, Monochromatic Maestro. Now, the mods for this build are going to be important for being able to cycle grenades often. For the helmet, double ashes to assets. For the gloves, firepower and grenade kickstarter. For the boots, innervation and stacks on stacks. And then lastly for the class item, double bomber and powerful attraction. So this build altogether allows for great ad clear due to some insane ability spam and good boss damage, since your grenade uptime is quite frequent from Benevolence of Dawn. I will say it's a little annoying having to rely on teammates to stand in your rift and well, but you know, it seems to work with randoms, at least for me. Just make sure you're near someone as often as you can to spam abilities to keep the cycle going. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.